on another video. Ate this yesterday. I ate some bacon and eggs. Bacon has a lot of oil. My body's like I guess used to oil, and I'm still analyzing the electric bicycle. And this bicycle is good for short distance. It's good. Plus the motor is powerful. But you don't need. It's too heavy. The battery is too heavy, and I think it's heavy. It needs to be light. I think the brake. I think the brake. If you look at the, I don't know if this is lighter or not. It's heavier or lighter, but I think you don't need disc brake. A simple light brake, and I think the motor is too powerful. You don't even need this powerful motor, because when you're going up the hill, when you pedal, you give 50% of your energy and you use the motor. So the motor does not need to be powerful, and the battery does not need to be this powerful, because you're always home. When you're home, you charge, but you can charge the battery. And but you definitely need this in the back, because you want to carry stuff. But it's really heavy. It's really heavy, and if I had to buy it again, I wouldn't buy this. I would buy the bigger wheel, and smaller battery, and if it's anything over 30 miles or anything over 20 miles, you shouldn't ride the bicycle. You should ride the car or the subway, and because of this, and the subway is supposed to be better than car, so you're supposed to have the people stop riding the car and ride the subway. But the subway is not is not better than car. So I was thinking, the subway is comfortable. In New York, the traffic is really bad, really bad. So people ride the subway, and the subway is better than the car. But in Korea, the car is better than subway. Why is the car better than subway? Now I started thinking, the subway needs to be better. It needs to have better chair. It needs to have better service. It needs to have better everything. Right? Maybe subway should be longer. Right? Have restaurant. Have other, like, I don't know. Maybe massage. Maybe drinking. Maybe rest. Maybe other stuff. So instead of people riding the car, they should ride the subway. But actually, in Korea, car is better than subway, right? But in New York, that's where all this subway started. In New York, actually, subway is better than car, because there's too much traffic. It's like crazy traffic in New York, right? And but in Korea, car is better than subway. Like, subway is not that good, but I think that in the next world, I'm gonna put in restaurant. I'm gonna put in other, like, stores and other services where it's pleasure, really real pleasure to ride subway, right? But with the electric bicycle, I'm sure they could make the battery better, right? Because the earphone, how long does the battery last in the earphone? 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks to a month. Put that battery in here, probably that will resolve the battery issue, and the light it needs to be light. But I think if they make it with airplane material, I think they can make it really light. You have to be able to carry it. But they have to. I think they should put all their mind. Anybody that makes the electric bicycle, everybody's mind into one, making into one design or three design, right? Into into um into making the bicycle, but I'm happy with it. But from here to my work is 15 minutes, but but if I take the electric bicycle, it takes 40 minutes. It takes 40 minutes. Maybe if I go a little faster, I don't wait for the traffic light. Maybe 30 minutes. I could do it, but it's only $1.50 ride to Subway, right? Even 30. If so, money is important again. If I calculate 30 minutes to my value of my life, I make about $5, $10 an hour, right? So 30 minutes is $5. So $5 versus $1.50 is better to ride the Subway because it's only $1.50 versus how much I make while I'm work. Well, most people make while their work, so it's better to ride the Subway. But riding Subway is not pleasure. It's not pleasure, right? So in the next world, maybe add better chair and maybe three more cars. Adding 4 more cars on the Subway is no big deal because let's just add 3 more cars, right? Maybe like a restaurant, maybe like I don't know, change the add four more cars, make better chairs. Like it has to be better than the car, right? Because in the car, you get in the car, you're at rest. Oh, I'm going home. Driving is like nothing, right? So in the next world, that needs to be, improved, and the electric bicycle. I was thinking, I forget the security place. Is walking more stylish? I think there's an issue there too, right? Is walking more stylish? Is riding bicycle childish? So why are we not riding bicycle? If bicycle was authoritative, like the car, we would definitely ride the bicycle, right? Obviously, why are you not riding bicycle? Why are you walking? But for some reason, people think that walking is more authoritative. Walking is more powerful, right? Walking, right? But you know, logically riding bicycle, because if I if the security people get the like a 출동, what's 출동? To go out to a complaint. Walking takes 10 minutes. Riding electric bicycle takes 30 seconds. So obviously, mathematically, it's better to ride the electric bicycle when you go out for a complaint. But why are they not doing it? It's because of laziness and crazy, right? You're crazy not to ride the electric bicycle. It's only $300. Just mine 600, but you can get one for 300. So everybody should ride the electric bicycle, right? But like, so riding bicycle is like childish. But I know that in China, a lot of people ride bicycle, but I think it's the wrong image people have about stuff. You gotta be tall. If you ride bicycle, you're sitting down like that, but you gotta be tall. When you walk, when you're tall. So I think there's a wrong definition of that, right? And those things need to be changed. And So I put a little bag. I put a little bag here. I had this bag. I put a little bag right here. I'm gonna write it as much as I can. Of course, you can write it when it's raining because something might happen with the motor or the water might get into the battery. But I think it's no big deal. So I put it in the bag. I had this bag here. You need a bag here because you gotta keep stuff inside the bag. Mm, because like I don't know, whatever, you gotta keep it in the bag because it's heavy. It's really amazing. I had this bag. I had this little bag. It fits perfectly like that, right? Like it fits perfectly like that. In front, just need to have little strap right here. Fits perfectly. I could put like a little bit of I don't know whatever, right? And I could use it. So I'm making the electric bicycle better design for the next world. Next world. And I'm listening to. I don't know if I lose weight. I'm trying to lose weight, but I'm trying to lose weight, but I could really lose the weight really fast. But at work you gotta drink coffee. When you drink coffee, you get sugar energy, and it stagnates. It delays losing weight. Then once in a while I have to eat beef, pork, because beef and pork oil has a lot of energy, and yeah, it needs to be light. This is about 50 pounds. It needs to be about 15 pounds. 15 pounds. Battery does not need to be that strong because why you need a battery that's strong? You're always going place that's only 5 miles or 2 miles or 1 mile. Why do you need a battery? 30 miles. You're never gonna ride a bicycle. That's 30 miles. If it's 30 miles, you should ride a car. You should ride a subway. So it doesn't make sense to have battery that's so strong, right? You're stupid to ride a bicycle for 30 miles. You're gonna hurt your ass, your back, everything. It just doesn't make sense. They need to ride the subway, and the subway needs to be improved. Because when you get in the subway, you should be like, oh, like I'm home, like same as car, right? Because in New York, it's really hard to drive the car. It's a lot of hassle because traffic is so bad. But I don't think. Also, the walking. It's really hard to walk in Korea because the ground goes like that, always goes like that, and the ground is not even. And I was wondering, no, I was in a construction. You never use sand as the foundation, right? But what the Korean people do is they put dirt, sand, and the tile, right? So when time passes by, it becomes like that, right? Right? The sand, goes down. It didn't make sense why they use sand, but everybody uses sand in Korea, but in America they use concrete, right? To not to sag like that, right? But in Korea they use sand to make the ground sag, like to give natural slope like that, right? When you're walking, you're always like you always like like you might fall because the sidewalk is not even, right? So I'm sure maybe they said maybe the ground used to naturally sag, so the sand and the dirt sags, and you get the natural slope like that. I don't know because if you look at the sidewalk, it's just like this, it's like that. Right? So when you're walking, you might fall. So it's Korea. The electric bicycle is really excellent in Korea, but you can't go fast. When you go fast, you're going like this, like that, right? So having maybe a little bit of shocking system to absorb the shock might be okay, but that's heavy. So you have to think about that. But electric bicycle is really good. But you don't need to go that fast. But it needs to be powerful enough to go up the hill like that. But when you pedal, you give 50%. They use the 50% of the battery, so that's not an issue. So those things. Plus, with the bicycle, even if you go a little bit slow, you can balance it, right? With unicycle, if you go slow, you fall, because it's really hard to. With a unicycle, you have to go like that, right? Because it's really hard to balance like that. Your whole body. With a bicycle, as long as you're moving, you can balance. It's easy to balance. You balance it with your hand. With the unicycle, you balance it with your body. So it's a lot of work. You're like so, but if your unicycle is fast, you just go up like that, like that, right? With a bicycle, even if you go up, you just have to kind of balance like that. But if you go slow, bicycle go slow as long as because you can balance it, right? So as long as you're going up the hill without walking, that's sufficient, right? Because the reason I say this is because I have a hill. I have to come up a long hill to going to my apartment. So that's CFC put me here, but they did a lot of analyzing. But again, it's pre-programming, and Uju put me here, right, to kind of look at everything, right. So those things needs to be improved. Walking is really an asset. Like me, well, I could walk more, walk hard, work out, do like squats, like kung fu and make my body better. But so I was thinking I could do that, but why am I not doing that, right? Maybe that's the reason why they have females there, right? So but you have to look at it kind of both extremes, right? You have to think like average person, right? Average person, not super, duper healthy person, right? Can an average person come here and work? There's a new guy that came in. He's kind of overweight. It's, it's doable, but anyway, work should not be hard, right? We have enough technology. We have enough, computer to make things easy. It doesn't have to be hard. Working is just, a small part of your life. Pleasure and your family is a big part. So, anything that's hard, real hard, I gotta go to work again, should not exist as work. Because we have a lot of mechanical stuff and computer, smart computer intelligence. So um, the Americans are, a Laker 5 position, and we here at the let me take a look. 지지나시. He ran away. As I opened the door, he walked out. Which means he's listening to my video. It might black out, so he needs to run. So those things. Where the work is 10%. It should be 10%, not 50% of your life. Anyway, I'll put this up. Maybe I'll think of something else. I could talk about a lot of stuff because I'm doing a lot of thinking at the security and so I got this. I got this. It's maybe this is good. Maybe it should be this big. Not as small, so it goes in your ear, but it should be this big. If it's this big, with the battery, with the earphone battery, this could last a year, right? With the battery they have new technology with battery, right? Maybe this should be legal like that, right? So people know that you have earpiece and you have your computer connected, right? I press for 5 seconds, turns on. Then now I'm connected to my phone, my artificial intelligence. Then I'm talking to my artificial intelligence. I have music, right? So technology is part of your life, part of life. So right now, everybody in Korea is connected to with CFC, right? But if I needed to, I could ask the IE, I need to go to such and such place. I want you to tell me the directions as I go, and it will tell me through the ear. I wouldn't even need the phone, computer, the smartphone. It would tell me the direction with the ear. So maybe this is maybe this is sufficient. Not even this phone. I don't like it. It's just too small. Because small phone make your mind small, right? Yeah, when you look at a movie, you have to look at it in a big frame. With the big frame, you get a big mind. Right? Your mind widens. With the phone, your mind gets small like that, right? Plus, it hurts my ear. It hurts my eyes. So I'm getting music. So unless your job requires it, the phone is not that good. So the artificial intelligence should be smart enough to listen to your voice and give you all the answers, right? Oh, what I need to go here. Which way do I go? Oh, from your position, go left, go right. You go assisted, but with the earpiece, without the earpiece, without the earpiece, you know, because you know if you wear this, you know that you have earpiece, right? But without the earpiece, you without the earpiece, two separate. You could have two separate beings, right? Then you have the robot. We're gonna have robot people. Then we're gonna have the people that wears the earpiece. Then we're gonna have the people that doesn't have anything, right? Natural people. So you have to look at it. I could look at it like that too. But I think earpiece is okay, but as long as you wear it and you show it to people, right? You show it to people. I have earpiece. I'm getting assisted with my AI, right? But you need to talk. I think talking is important. Not looking at the computer. You have the concept in your head, but when you talk, it's 3 times harder to talk than to think. Oh, that's beautiful. To say, to explain beauty, and to think, like oh, you think beautiful, like you think, and this is too different. Like like when I ordered the orange, I thought it was no big deal to give it to everybody, but in actuality, it's it doesn't it's embarrassing and it doesn't fit in with the job title. Like a security guard carrying a box of orange and giving to everybody. It just doesn't fit the image because while at the apartment we're working, but carrying a box of oranges is not work. So so thinking and actual is two different intention of thinking and really putting it to use is two different issues, right? Yeah, I could explain like that. Put this up.